Marvel Zombies trailer is finally here, so let's break it down. So the trailer opens up with this shot, where a zombie gets hit by an arrow in the head, and this arrow was probably shot by Kate Bishop, because Clint is a zombie, which we see in a frame here. Next, we see Shang-Chi and Katie, who are trying to run, and they both are in their job uniform, which we saw in the starting of Shang-Chi movie. Then we see Okoye standing with an army of zombies, which also includes Abomination, who's standing here. In next shot, we see Icarus from Eternals, adding Zemo in Donut's list. Then we see Captain America, who is just screaming for no reason. Next, we see a more clear look at Okoye's army. We see Clint, and on the right side is Ghost, and in the background, we get a clear look at Abomination, which again is just standing there. Then we see a quick compilation of multiple shots. Some of the characters are not recognizable, including this one. In one shot, we see Shang-Chi and Katie using 10 rings power, and maybe Shang-Chi trained her to use 10 rings after the zombie outbreak, and gave her a few rings. And in the same shot, we see that the place they are fighting in is getting filled with water, and we see the reason of that in next shot.
Namor.
And then we finally see Blade, which I was waiting for. But he is not just Blade with vampire powers, but he is also Moon Knight. Yes, in this series, Blade is an avatar of Khonshu, and instead of Fist of Khonshu, he is Blade of Khonshu in this series. And in the same shot, we see Kamala Khan standing with Blade and Yelena. Then we see a girl panicking and shooting Namor. He approaches her and slices her in half. Then we see Kate Bishop, and we might see a face-off between two Hawkeyes in one of the episodes. Then in next shot, we see this character, which seems to be Jimmy Woo, because of his character design, which is very similar to Jimmy Woo, and in credits, we see Randall Park's name, so he probably is Jimmy Woo. Then we see Thanos flexing his Infinity Gauntlet, but he can't snap because he is missing Mind Stone, and Mind Stone is the most important stone in this zombie universe, and I will tell you later why. But then we see Ant-Man, Black Panther and Spider-Man, and in this shot, Spider-Man is the only one who is completely alright now, because Scott Lang is missing his full body, which we saw in What If, and Black Panther is missing his leg. We know about what happened with Scott Lang, but with Black Panther, it could be that he was infected, and he cut off his own leg, or maybe someone else helped him out. And talking about Spider-Man, the next shot of Spider-Man is my favorite shot of the trailer, and it's so cool. Then we finally see Wanda and also Thor, so there will be a battle between these two. And I don't know how, but there will be dialogues of Wanda, because in cast list we see Elizabeth Olsen's name at the top, so she gave her voice to her character. And also, she is an important character because she has the powers of Mind Stone. And What If episode Vision mentions that these all zombies have problem with the vibrations of Mind Stone, and maybe that's why the Infinity Gauntlet is missing Mind Stone, and they might defeat the zombie virus with the power of Mind Stone and Wanda, so she is a very important character for this series. Then we see some cool shots of Blade, and in this fight scene against Ghost, we see Blade using his power of sensing danger and attacks before even she appears. And in comics, Blade actually has a power like that, where he can sense and detect danger or presence of supernatural power.
Whoa, that's how you do that then.
Wow.
And the breakdown ends here. Well, let me know whether you have liked the trailer or not. I personally think it was a good trailer. The animation could be better, but it works. It's same as What If, so it's alright. Well, this is it for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I will see you in the next one. Peace.